Hi guys, happy Friday. I'm just messing around at home, absorbing the fact that I had to start over in life, occupationally speaking only. Everything else is great. Everything else is great. But occupationally speaking, I feel like that's probably a common thing for INFJs. Like it takes us a really long time to find our niche, our place, our tribe, occupationally speaking. So yeah, it's just, I don't know. I loved my last job, and one thing that I really want to leave in 2024 is my feelings for that job. This sounds like I'm talking about a person, but no, like I loved my last job. I truly did. I really did. I appreciated it, and I was surrounded. There's still a lot of people there. I was surrounded at the time, and there still are a lot of people there who just don't appreciate the job. But it's government, and I don't know if you guys know, but like when you're a government worker, this is why government workers have a very bad rap. Because when you are a government worker, it's very hard to fire you. The only way you can get fired when you're a government worker is if like, I don't think it's the district attorney, but like the prosecutor of your county or something has to get involved, has to sign off on your termination. You have to legally break a law in order to get fired. And it basically has to be egregious, like if not like a multiple strike thing. Anyway, it's damn near impossible to get fired as a county employee. If you make it after your 6 months, the year probation thing, it's a long probation, I will say that, and they can fire you for any reason in that first year. But after that, like you're in there, and so yeah, that place, ultimately that's what I have to focus on is like the job might be cool, but when you are surrounded by people who hate the job and will never get fired for having the worst work ethic, attitude, customer service, just ability to work with others, it's just not a good place. So anyway, I really want to just leave that job in the past. Like it's haunted me since I left. Like just what I've given up, but it's like I have to just look at it soberly and again think about the fact that it might be a great job. It might have been a great job. What might have been my favoriteest job I've ever had, but the people I was around, I'd say 8 out of 10 of them were terrible people, and it was mostly women too. And I do not like working with women. I do not like it. I've always, or generally speaking, I would say like 8 out of the 10 jobs I've had have been jobs where I worked mostly with males. And that was amazing. I loved that. I had so much, it was so much of a better environment for me. Because I really just like to get the job done, have a good time, have good, microphone, I'm trying not to touch it, have good, work relations, and then go home. So yeah, when this kind of job, it's like, it's all women basically, so it just, the cards were, the stars were not aligned for that job. It's too bad I liked it so much. But yeah, right now I just put on some primer because I'm going to try and do my makeup, something that I have not done in a very long time. So girls, if you're wondering, this is what I use for primer. It's Tatcha, the Silk Canvas primer. It's a primer. So I got that on. And makeup is kind of like painting, like a car or something. Like you have to, or a house, you have to use primer. You have to use good products. For foundation, I'm using this stuff. The brand is called Skin Better, and I don't know, like this is a skincare brand, and I'm just a skincare kind of girl. Like I love skincare. I love taking care of my skin. I don't know, years ago I fell in love with the concept of like the Asian concept. Now it's not Asian really, but the Asians, you know, they have what's called glass skin, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And there was this magazine I used to, well, this is an online magazine, it's called NY Mag, and I would go to the cut portion of the magazine. It's like their fashion. And I loved watching or looking at the photos from like the party that they had last night in the previous night in New York. And it was like all these girls would have beautiful, beautiful skin. And I was like, man, like having beautiful skin is like, I think one of the, besides having a good body, an in shape body, like having nice skin is the truest sign, one of the second truest sign of like wealth and good health and all that stuff. So anyway, not that I'm gonna have glass skin really with this, because like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and whatever, you know, I haven't done my makeup in a while. But you know, with giving up my job, I set myself up to start over in life, occupationally speaking. So, you know, as a woman, that generally means, it hasn't ever for me, but generally it means, okay, now you're going to work in a restaurant, bitch. You're going to start in ground. It's like either customer or customer service, which for me, it's always been the latter as my ground zero. But I don't want to do customer service because that is all women, an all women job. Not really though. I guess like the previous customer service jobs I've had, they were basically 50-50. But I don't want to do that anymore. I'm very good at it, but really it's like I'm not gonna get paid dick to do so much work. Like, yeah, you're sitting down in a cubicle all day and all you're doing is answering phones and emails and blah blah blah, but that shit stacks up. And I just don't want to do it. I've done that job too many times, like for too many companies. So I probably won't, but I should apply to restaurants now, because everyone says that they're the ones that are hiring. And, you know, it's like you got to go where the opportunities are. Sorry, just filling in my weak eyebrow. And I'm probably butchering it because I'm not using the right kind of mirror. It's a little more even. I don't know why this eyebrow is like lazy and it's thin. Like this one it's a gorgeous eyebrow, but this one, show up, bitch. Anyway, so last night, boyfriend and I were, I don't know why it came up. We were kind of talking about what I'm talking about, like having to start over, and like minimum wage and stuff. And he was like, what's the minimum wage in Washington now? And it's something like $16.38 or something like that. So for some reason he asked what's gonna go up to next year, because every year in Washington it's like without doubt it always goes up a little bit. So we look it up and see how much it's gonna be next year. Guess how much the minimum wage in Washington is gonna be in 2025? $16.66. Guess how much money one makes in 40 hours at that wage? $16.66 times 40 hours equals $666.40. Shit is going down in Washington next year. Just you fucking wait. Like, that is not by accident. That is some fucking crazy shit right there. I don't know what that means, but that is not an accident, people. Some blush. I don't know what I'm doing. I just watch the girls do it, and they're always so pretty. I don't watch them anymore because, like, I don't know, the girls stopped doing makeup on YouTube. It's kind of crazy. But I guess, like, nobody has money for that anymore, like, for makeup. I wonder how bad this is gonna look in a real mirror. Like, I'm just doing that on camera for you guys. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even with this state. It's so overtly satanic sometimes. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of fucked myself, you know, because I'm starting over again. And I might be making $16.66 next month. Or whenever I fucking get a job. Like, it's so hard right now. Like, it's so hard. And I don't even really try that much because for that much money, like, what they would be asking me to do is too much. It's too much, you guys. Like, man, this is terrible. It's too much. Oh yeah, I always see them do it like around, now I'm using bronzer. They do it around their head for some reason. I'm not sure why. Their hairline. Let's see what that does. Oh, that looks terrible. I need to blend that out. Why do they do this? Oh, God damn it. This is... Alright, need to stop that. Just blend. Don't freak out. Just blend it out. Man, ever since I went carnivore a few months ago, September, so not that long ago, but in September, my hair is like growing crazy. It's like all over my fucking forehead. God, this is terrible. I never learned how to do makeup. I didn't wear it in high school. Haven't really worn it as an adult. I don't know what I'm doing. I fucking don't know what I'm doing. Like, this is... But I'm pretending like I just got a job at like IHOP or something. And I have to go to work to give the people pancakes. Because pancakes are important. And, you know, waitresses, like, why do they always, it's like seemingly required that they wear shitty makeup. So, okay, here we go. Here's me trying to be an IHOP waitress. It's not gonna work, but, you know, at least I can try. I kind of want to like stop there, but at the same time I'm just like too invested now. So let's go with eyeshadow. I don't know how to put on eyeshadow. I feel like I would be better off doing like a wing, like a tiny little wing. That didn't work. It never works for me. It literally never works. This is ultimately why. Oh no, that's terrible. why I won't wear makeup, because it's just, it's ultimately unsustainable, like, because it, what do you, like, smudges and stuff like that. So, you know, like, it's too humiliating, I feel like. So I'm gonna smudge this out, and then I'm gonna put, what do you call it, eyeshadow to kind of blend it. God damn it. I don't want to be an IHOP waitress. I don't. I fucking don't. But, you know, if that's all I can get, that's all I can get. And it's better than working nights somewhere. I don't want to work dark, like during the dark. I don't, oh my God, look at that smudge. Why? Why is this required to be a part of society? This humiliation. No, I need, what do you call it? Q-tips. This is so fucking lame. And you know what? I literally haven't washed my hair in like four months. I haven't washed my hair in 4 months. And I don't want to. Like, I love how it looks. I love the, because it looks not dirty, but like really, really like textured. And you just can't get that when you wash it. So, I don't know, like, I'm just like too organic of a person to wear makeup. Or to be a waitress. Like, I've never done it before. Why am I being so arrogant to think I could do it now at 37 years old? Like, I think I just wanted to wear makeup. Like, I just wanted to go full on. And, you know, it's weird. Like, as somebody who doesn't even wear makeup, like, I sure have basically everything one would need to have a full face. That's crazy. I like darker lipstick too. I don't really like light, barely there lipstick. I like dark. So cute. Yeah, I really want to leave my last job in the past, and I don't know. I'm just willing that I will be in the right place in a few months. I don't know, if it's with a tip job, that'd be cool, because it's weird. I think, you know, for restaurant work being like what rock bottom for especially women, but I think now it can be anybody's rock bottom, like guys, dishwasher, cooks, girls, waitresses and stuff. But it's kind of like a coveted job now, because tips are there, you know, like tips are there. Tips are, you know, a great way to make money and not, you know, pay on it. Depending on where you're at. But, you know, just having cash at the end of the day is so nice. Like, it's so nice to go home the same day with some semblance of compensation for all of the fucking shit you just went through. I don't know. And I think that's actually becoming a more common thing, especially in restaurants, to get paid the same day. I don't know. So what's next? I did my eyes, did my face. Look really weird. I had to put my thing up. My hair is looking so good these days. No, I look too sad. I think I'm way too sad looking for the restaurant industry. Like, restaurant industry people have to be cheery and energetic and blah blah blah, and I'm just like, no thank you. No thank you. I will be expedient. I will be on your drinks and stuff like that, but like I can't fake an Applebee's greeting. Maybe I can do like barista work or something. God, but that starts at 4 a.m. which is cool because then you're off, I guess, by 1 o'clock or something. But I live in the Pacific Northwest, and our espresso stands here some of them are 24 hours. Like, man, I don't want to wake up before 6:30. I want to wake up at 6:30, no earlier. I want to be home by 4 or 5. I want weekends off. Yeah, and I want to make at least $4,000 a month. Like, I'm not even asking for that much. I'm really not. Watch my next job. I'm like working in a fucking lumber yard or something. That's more likely of what's gonna happen. Because again, basically zero restaurant industry experience. Like, you can't just bust in there with no experience. Like, you need that. Like, it takes a certain type of person, and I feel like it's kind of like a long-term thing, unless you go to school while you're a waitress or a waiter, and then you become like a lawyer all of a sudden. I'm done with school. I will never go back to school. I swear to God, I spent 4 or 5 years, maybe 6, in school. I graduated in 2018. I still have nightmares. I have regular nightmares about college. Like, literally at least 2 a month. It's always like I have a test and I haven't or an assignment due, and I haven't even read the article or whatever it was, based on. I'm literally traumatized years later from being in college, and I have nothing to show for it. I mean, I have the degree, but what are you gonna do with a sociology degree? It's like MBTI. Like, you can master it, but you can't. And I know what you're saying. Like, you think you've mastered MBTI. You know what I mean? Not me. It's just, I don't know. It's just, nothing really counts anymore. Like, I guess it never did. This is a country of button pushers and, slaves. Like, we're slaves. Like, we're all just slaves, unless you have a job that actually matters and that you're good at and that you're appreciated in. Like, you're a slave. And that's the majority of people. But, I guess with more and more people opting out of it, that will fall one day soon. I don't know. The amount of people retiring on a daily basis times the number of people who are opting out of work, something's gonna have to give. Times automation, robots and such. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, all I can say is that I'm just stoked that I don't have any bills, so I'm not like a big financial detraction, is that a word? From my boyfriend, and yeah, it's just nice to not owe anything. Like, I can literally just live this life of domestic appreciation, which is amazing. It's so weird. I look like I'm wearing a shit ton of makeup, but I'm really not. Like, you can actually see like my tiny freckles still. But I look like I'm wearing a shit ton of makeup. Oh my god, I look like that reminded me of like who's that guy? Who's that guy? The guy that made Scissorhands. You know, that director guy. That looked like, or no, this reminds me for some reason of a character on that Aliens movie where at the end they like play yodeling or something and their heads explode. Why does that remind me of that movie? That's so weird. My face is so asymmetrical though. Even my hair, down in my hair, like, look how high it goes on that side. But then this side, I guess it's kind of the same. I don't know. I just kind of annoyed with how asymmetrical my face is. Like, I know all faces are, so don't, you know, but like mine is just like a little bit too much. What am I gonna do, you guys? What am I gonna do? I can't be a waitress. I don't want to be in warehouse because I can't be at work at 5:30 in the morning. One, I am 20 minutes from the next town over. I'm in between 4 towns. They are all 20 minutes away. I am literally in the middle of nowhere. So in order for me to get somewhere at 5:30, I'm gonna have to leave here at like 4:30 or something like that. I don't know. Just it's too much. And then traffic is already a bitch. Man, I don't know. I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed. Like, I love my life, but I guess that's what makes it even worse, is like I have to leave this amazing life where I can just be introverted all day and learn and think and ponder and clean. I have to give it up so I can go make money. Like, why? That's retarded. I'm a girl. Like, I just had my period a few days ago, and like the night of is always really tough. Like, I have cramps that aren't like, you know, needing to be medicalized or in any way. I don't have PMDD, I don't have PCOS, I don't have anything like that. It's just like, no, the day the egg drops or whatever the fuck happens, I don't know, I don't care. Gross. About 8 hours later, my tummy hurts, my uterus hurts. Why should I have to work? Why should I have to work through that? You know? That's not cool. And then, you know, people get pissed when I call out, and it's like, yeah, I'm a girl. I'm a fucking girl. Like, this is what happens. I don't know. I just feel like there should be some sort of legislation that allows girls 1, maybe 2 days to call in every month, and not have to give an excuse, because it's none of your fucking business. Like, it's kind of an unspoken thing that, like, yeah, duh, that's why I didn't come in, idiot. Because my fucking uterus was falling out of me. Just so over it. I'm just so over it. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's just too hard. Like, life is too hard. I don't know. But I should start being industrious here at home. I have one or two more loads of stuff from my previous residence, and it's all stuff that is like has the ability to make me industrious, like a sewing machine, some MBTI stuff that I was working on a couple years back that was suddenly interrupted by my fucking need to move like 3 times. I'm done moving. I'm fucking done moving. And so yeah, like to be able to have my sewing machine here and like my MBTI stuff like in this room where I am to be productive, like my life will like line up, and it'll just be basically like the first time ever, or the first time in a very, very long time. And I guess for the first time in the truest way possible. Because I have a home now. I have a man who's given me a home. Like, that's why, you know, everything is fucked. I think ultimately it comes down to that it's impossible for men to make money. And they should make more money than women because they fucking, with their jobs, it's much more intensive on the body and stuff like that, on the mind. So they should make more money. But they don't, generally speaking. Like anyone from millennial down doesn't, you know, they don't make much more money than women, which just tells you that there's a ceiling there now. And not only is there no differentiation there, there's a requirement that both sexes work. So men no longer can give women homes, and women can no longer, you know, upkeep those homes. So nobody's happy. Nobody's happy because men aren't providing because they can't, and women are not nurturing because they can't. I don't know. What am I talking about? Who knows? Who cares? It's just really fucking frustrating where we're at right now. Like, I just don't, I don't know, like, what do we expect to happen from now on if men can't be men and women can't be women? Like, the world is so weird. Like, the world is so weird. But I'm just here doing my makeup. I should wash my hair. 4 months is kind of a long time. I'm pretty sure that's the longest I've gone. Yeah, that's the longest I've gone without washing my hair. I'm not even mad. But I don't know. I kind of want to wash it just to see it curly again. Because now it's not curly. It's like wavy. I don't know. I think I'm really pretty, but like when I go out into the world, like I can tell people don't get it. Like, this is not a normal type of beauty. Which is fine, you know, it's fine, but it's a very vulnerable way to be. I don't know, maybe I should try to get a tip job because I should capitalize on this, like, this weird look, like, you know, I think it's amazing. But I don't know, like I don't want to work in a restaurant either. Like I really don't, because I don't want to be like harassed. And, you know, unfortunately, harassment comes with tip jobs. I mean, it comes with all customer jobs, customer oriented jobs, where you're with them face to face or otherwise, really. But I guess at least with tip jobs, person to person, there's the ability to be compensated extra by the people that see you, like see you, you know, and appreciate that you're there, you know, especially when you do a good job. Because I'm not just gonna, like, you know, stick my hand out and expect tips and stuff. It's like I'm gonna earn them. I don't know. Tips are interesting. I just chalk it down to, like, culturally, that's what we do. Like, yeah, sure, I know they don't do it in most other countries, but it's one of our quirks. Like, we just tip, and if you don't like it, then don't go out. You know, whether you're a tourist or a native, if you don't like the concept of tipping, I mean, you can still go out. It's not, that's the thing. It's not really a requirement. It's not, you know, I mean, some places it is. It's baked in, like gratuity is baked in, especially like in restaurants when parties of a certain number are present. But, you know, it's just, it's a thing, and you know, you can get away with not doing it, but like if you're gonna go someplace every day and you're not gonna tip like your barista, like, I don't know, like it's kind of weird, I think, on you. It's not like she then has an excuse, he or she has an excuse to make your drink not as best as as to the best of her abilities, of their abilities. But, you know, it's also not gonna really, like, give them that incentive to make it the best goddamn latte or espresso that you know, they've ever made. I remember this book when I was in grade school that in it, like, for some reason somebody said to another character in the book that, like, tip stands for to ensure. Oh man, what is it? Promptness. To ensure promptness. And that's, you know, that's ultimately what it comes down to. It's like, yeah, sure, you're still gonna get your coffee, but if you're a tipper, if you're a good tipper, you know, you'll get it that much better, faster, I don't know. But, you know, you don't have to tip, you don't have to tip, you don't have to tip, like, but just don't expect people to go out of their way to serve you if you know, they know you're not going to tip. You know, why am I censoring myself? Why am I censoring myself? Is it the makeup? Am I trying to get a tip? I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I tip. I tip well. My boyfriend tips very well. And I tip pretty okay. I need to get the dog because there's a dog walking and they're outside peeing. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for putting on makeup with me. Have a great night. Bye.